Why autodidacts are becoming millionaires faster than college graduates. Self-education versus formal education. Stay with us until the end, as you definitely wouldn't want to miss this episode with powerful insights. For decades, society told us that formal education was the path to success. Study hard, get good grades, earn a degree, and you'll have a stable career. But today's reality tells a different story. Welcome to Leveraged Success, your personal all-in-one self-growth channel for your health and wealth, for your better future self. Across the world, autodidacts are building wealth, freedom, and influence at unprecedented speeds. Many of them have created entire empires without ever finishing college. In fact, a growing number of young people are realizing that self-education, not formal schooling, is the real key to financial independence and time freedom. What exactly is an autodidact? An autodidact, Greek word, is a self-taught person, someone who takes charge of their own learning. They don't wait for permission, a syllabus, or a teacher. Instead, they use books, online resources, mentors, and real-world experience to master the skills that matter. They learn because they're curious, not because they're told to. And that difference changes everything. Autodidacts versus formal education learners. Approach to learning. Autodidacts learn based on curiosity, experimentation, and direct application. Formal learners follow a structured syllabus, often outdated or disconnected from the real world. Flexibility. Autodidacts can pivot fast, study emerging industries, and adapt to change. Formal learners, bound by systems that take years to update. Motivation. Autodidacts, intrinsically motivated. They learn because they want to. Formal learners, often motivated by grades, approval, or career expectations. Risk and creativity. Autodidacts, comfortable taking risks and exploring unconventional paths. Formal learners, typically conditioned to follow instructions and avoid mistakes. The proof: autodidacts who changed the world, historic and iconic figures. Leonardo da Vinci, self-taught in anatomy, physics, and art, centuries ahead of his time. Benjamin Franklin had only 2 years of formal education, became a scientist, inventor, and diplomat. Thomas Edison, homeschooled, taught himself engineering and science, holding over 1,000 patents. Abraham Lincoln, largely self-taught in law and politics, became one of history's most respected leaders. Modern visionaries. Steve Jobs, dropped out of college and self-studied design, typography, and technology to create Apple. Elon Musk taught himself rocket science, coding, and physics before founding SpaceX and Tesla. Oprah Winfrey, self-educated in communication, business, and media, building a multi-billion-dollar empire. Richard Branson, left school at 16, built Virgin Group through instinct learning and people skills. Mark Zuckerberg, self-taught programming before founding Facebook. Jay-Z, educated himself in business, branding, and music ownership, now a billionaire entrepreneur. Today's reality: young autodidacts building wealth. We live in an era where access to knowledge is limitless. You don't need permission to learn or a degree to start. You need discipline, curiosity, and the willingness to fail forward. Today's self-taught generation is proving this every day. Digital entrepreneurs, building e-commerce stores, apps, and brands from their bedrooms. Content creators, learning storytelling, editing, and marketing to grow million-dollar audiences on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and so many more popular platforms. Investors and traders, teaching themselves stock market strategies, crypto, and real estate. Tech builders, self-taught coders using YouTube, GitHub, and AI tools to create startups that scale fast. Autodidacts in networking and residual income businesses. A growing number of autodidacts are also achieving financial and time freedom through networking and residual income businesses, models that are rarely, if ever, taught in school. These individuals understand the power of leverage and recurring income. Instead of trading time for money and clocking more hours if or when extra money is needed through overtime work, they build proven systems that pay them continuously, much like royalties. Hence, it is called a royalty-style, residual or passive income. By building networking organizations, affiliate programs, or subscription-based businesses, they create streams of residual income that continue to grow even when they're not actively working. Through proven systems that work 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, check in our playlist if you haven't already about the power of residual income, why it's one of the best types of incomes, and why it's not just for celebrities like most believe. You'll also find the link in the description of this video. Just real quick, if you're enjoying this so far, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps our new channel. Okay, let's keep going. This mindset, learning how to build a royalty-style income, is what separates modern autodidacts from traditional earners. It's a concept that challenges the school system itself, which trains people to become employees, not independent wealth builders. Just simply ask yourself, did they ever teach me about building wealth or earning this type of income? Most likely the answer is no. So why is that, you think? Interesting, right? Share your thoughts in the comments section. Why autodidacts often reach wealth faster? Direct skill acquisition. They focus on what produces results, not just theory. Problem-solving mindset. They identify real-world problems and find ways to monetize solutions. Adaptability. They move faster than institutions can update their courses. Ownership and initiative. Many create businesses instead of waiting for jobs. Passion-driven persistence. They learn because they care, not because they're told to. Leverage and residual income. They build proven systems that work for them long-term. Technology and access. Free information online gives anyone the tools to learn, build, and earn. Not being afraid of failure and setbacks. They know that failing faster would get them quicker in reaching their goals, which is part of the process, the path towards reaching eventually success in many cases. Final thought. Just to be clear, it's not that people with degrees can't achieve wealth or freedom. Many absolutely do. But the path of formal education is often longer, more structured, and expensive. Students spend years in classrooms learning theory, then graduate with high debt and limited time to experiment or build income streams. Besides the fact that the more they then earn with a salary, the more they'll get taxed. Then there are growing challenges UK graduates face post-graduation. Many UK graduates are finding that earning a degree no longer guarantees a steady job or a smooth transition into a stable career. Several recent reports and surveys highlight the following issues, which the sources are all added in the description of this video. These issues don't mean degrees are useless. Many graduates do land good jobs and successful careers. But the combination of rising student debt, delays entering full-time relevant roles, and competition has made life harder for many fresh graduates. Autodidacts, on the other hand, skip the waiting. We're not saying that all of them are guaranteed to succeed or have succeeded. They learn practical, high-value skills immediately and apply them in real time, often while others are still studying. Their advantage isn't intelligence, it's speed, adaptability, and financial flexibility. They start earlier, fail faster, grow resilience, build systems of multiple income streams, and eventually, time freedom, while traditional learners are still preparing for the job market. In short, it's not about education level. It's about how soon you start applying what you learn to create value and freedom. Formal education can build a foundation, which is great, is important and needed, besides making a decent living. But self-education has the big potential to build empires and multiple income streams, which is super great. Hence, the legendary Jim Rohn used to say, Work full-time to earn a living, but part-time to earn your fortune. Many autodidacts don't just consume information, they apply it, taking action. They create, they take calculated risks. They design lives that combine freedom, wealth, and purpose. In a world that changes faster than any school curriculum, those who can teach themselves and act on what they learn will always stay ahead. The future belongs to the self-taught. If you're serious, a UK resident, at least 18, and would like to know more of how to build your own part-time business, working from home or remotely from anywhere, to see if this could be a right fit for you, get in touch via the email linked below in the description. The only requirement? Being a bit coachable. Thanks for watching Leverage Success. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Who do you know that would love this video? Share this with them. Your support helps us keep creating, and we'd love to have you and your nearest and dearest as part of our community. See you in the next video, every Sunday, 9 AM UK time.